to now being behind the time by about 5 minutes. So we lost a lot and we gained less trash too. Yeah, it's just bad. It's not great. Not great. Put my pets back out, make sure they're fed. Hit like and subscribe. Okay. And then, yeah, it should be good. All right, so once again, we're going to start the hour again. I'm going to tuck these items away into my storage so we can have a good, accurate count. All right, we're starting fresh. Another hour. There we go. Got everything I need. Agris on. I think my buffs are all there. Food. Crystals, yep. Gear. Yep. Okay, I think I'm good. Am I missing any buffs, chat? I think I have everything. It was basically additional mob. Yeah, basically. I mean, I never left my PvE build, apparently. The fool that I was. As far as like making an Iron Man and all that stuff, that has absolutely zero interest to me. Like it has no bearing of interest to me. I would rather do the hardcore server option that Fake Uni is, like the series that he's on. I'd rather get in on that than do Iron Man shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, realistically, Foolish, the problem for me is that it's time. I don't have the time like a lot of content creators do. You got to understand that the difference between me and somebody like, say, Fake Uni or Blue Squadron or anyone who does content creation full time is that that's what they do. I work 12 hours a day and then I come home and I do this. That's why I would absolutely love to do those things. I just don't have the time. And then, like, on top of that, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I have a lot of layers in my life, and plus I go out and touch grass and I work out and I do all those things. I'm in the guild Fake Uni made. I'm doing the hardcore mode. It's awesome. Yeah, it looks like fun. I was watching him play. It looks like a ton of fun.
Actually, I was in Blade Book stream earlier, and he was also doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that got in on it, and I think it's great. I think what Fake is doing is amazing, and I love that he's doing it because it's also. I hope that PA takes the freaking hint and makes hardcore servers correctly. Raheem, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend.
Super hard mode.
What they should have done is called it challenge mode, because the servers that we have right now are not hardcore mode. They're what we're getting is challenge mode, right? And then actually made a hardcore mode like they were like Fake Uni has designed. I think that would have been top tier. But that said, because I'm limited on time, I would rather choose to progress my main character, because here's the thing. We get Demon Land, right? We get Sangoon, we get Golden Pig King, we get all these new things. Maybe we get like another C10, a C8, C9, C10 boss. I want to be able to do those contents, and the reason I'm able to do them right away is because I am above the gear curve right now. I am not ahead of the gear curve. I'm above it though. Like I'm on the edge of it. So I'd like to get ahead of the gear curve where I can have a stockpile of crons for when sovereign weapons drop, and then I'll be comfortable with my gear. But right now I am still several enhancements behind, right? I have 5 accessories to get to deck. I have a weapon to at least get to Nav, and then I have my main hand that I want to get to Oct. And then I can rest on my laurels for my main. I was seeing his stuff, and it is interesting, but it's a whole new dedication that requires 12 hours a week. Yeah, and some people love that, and that's okay. If you love that stuff, you love that stuff. That's totally fine. I don't. I don't personally like. I don't like grinding enough in this game to do it. I'm only doing this now because, like, again, I'm doing this kind of like a data sampling. Oops, that's the wrong thing. And item count. There we go. I'm kind of doing like a data sampling. So we're at 1,000. Why do I feel like I'm not getting everything I'm supposed to be getting? No, I'm good. Okay, maybe I am. Agris is on. Okay, everything's on. Level 2 loot buff, yep. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes in. We're about 1,500. It should put us about a 3K at the end of the first 10 minutes. All right, we're good. We're good. Full buffs. We got everything. All right, this is the final pack right here. All right, we've hit our hour, turning off our stuff. All right, let's see what our takeaway was in terms of trash this hour. Let's see your amount information. Item info and item counter. Okay, so for the clip, boom. This hour with Agris, we grinded 22K trash. Look, at the end of this hour, we're going to have about 17.5K trash without Agris. And then let me just pull that up real quick. Get some space on this, and then I'll rebuff, and then we'll do that. Turn the Agris on. Do the grind with Agris. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to activate everything. We should have everything we need up. Activate item auto use. Yep. Okay, and away. Whoa. Item collection gate scroll. First, turn this on. Get this up. We need to pop a. What do we need to pop? Something with 10%. 10%. Where are my 10%ers? 10%. Boom. Perfect. All right, now we're good to go. Let's do it. All right, the test is on. The test is on. This is our test for trash. I'll put it up on the screen here. There. Now I'll bring it in closer as well. There. Gonna be such a boosted hour. You feel it in your toesies? Let's find out. Let's find out. It'll be a boosted hour if I get my telescope piece, because that's really what I'm after. It's a telescope. Telescope piece happens, I might just throw everything to the wind. So Darkseekers has some variance, right? Darkseekers variation is based on how often can you get the event to happen. If you can get the event to happen a lot, then your trash loot is going to be phenomenal, right? But if you can't get the event to happen a lot, then your trash loot is going to be kind of low. And this is where we're going to ask ourselves, regardless of that, it's still going to be a factor, because with high damage, you're going to absolutely shred these mobs, which is going to create more tickets, so to speak. Like, let's say a drop is a lottery ticket, right? You're going to get more tickets to your lottery item of an event happening, or a nice drop happening. So the higher AP that you have, the more your lottery event happens. But when it comes to Darkseekers, because of the events settings, I'm playing in Remaster. How many events were your last hours? I don't know how many events they were, but we'll post them. We'll be posting them, so. All right, that's it. That's all we got. All right, so let's do this. Let's pull our trash together. All right, after the buffs, our trash with Agris was almost 30K. With Agris is nearly 30K. That's after buffs. Without Agris, grind amount came out to 2,000 or 20,000 trash. So we gained 20,000 trash without Agris. All right, let's make sure we have all our stuff up. We're going for a with Agris, right? That's the goal, is with Agris, right? This is our with Agris test for Warrior post-nerf. We got to make sure we're running maximum drop rate. So I think we are at almost max drop rate. Let's feed our pets here real quick. Do I have a good feed? Good. No, I don't. We'll get more later. All right, so we are at almost max drop rate, 291. We need a 10%. I'll put a 10 down. We'll put a 10% down. Well, what is this thing? A little potato? Does it give 10%? No, it doesn't. It gives garbage. What are these cakes? No, I don't want those either. We'll just drop a 10. Do it to 50%. All right. Let's see here. Remote collect. All right, and then we're going to drop a tent. Shop. And we're buy a 10% right here. Boom. We're good. We're going to pop our buffs, and we're going to rock and roll. Okay. This is our with Agris test on Darkseekers. Right, we're testing with Agris. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Go away, bro. Unless you're going to grind karma for me. He has 3 minutes left. I'm not doing it, man. I'm going to go negative. I'm going to spend the next hour at Polly's instead of doing this, and then go into hardcore mode. Dude, it's like an hero cry. Oh, my God, man. No, not worth it. Not worth the hour it's going to take me to recover. No, sir. All right, so we are on our grind here. I'll put up the on the screen so you can track it, what our loot's gonna look like. Let's do that. We're trying to be very consistent with our positioning, but we did have to pick a different route this time because the route's taken, so let me do that. Item count, there we go. Move this over to more centralized. All right, so now we're gonna do, like I said, an hour test. who became TNL mains. He doesn't even know how to PvP anymore. I'm not even worried about whether he knows how to PvP or not, and you know it. That's not the problem. The problem is I don't want to go negative. You don't understand. They nerfed the amount of time, they nerfed the karma recovery so badly. If I went negative even 100k, it's going to cost me 40 minutes that I don't have tonight. All right, post-nerf, our total trash with Agris was 30k, 30.6k. I did gain a little bit of AP. I gained like 3 AP between this and the last grind, so I mean that might be a factor, but it's pretty comparable. I expected to see like a 6% loss, but that's not what we got, so yeah. At the end of the day, that's our total number. This is our post-nerf test. No Agris. Again, I did get a 3 AP upgrade, so I'm expecting it to be a little different, but I wasn't expecting it to be more. So this is like, I didn't gain an AP bracket, but this is more. So the results are kind of surprising to me. But regardless, that's where we're at. We're at 20.5k, 20.6k, roughly. Item collection gauge scroll up. Food buff up. Right. Do I have all the things up? Yep, I have all these. Agris on. Did I grab the daily buffs quests? I did grab the daily quests. Hey, what else am I missing? I need to get rid of these things, so we're gonna pop these things up. So we're gonna do a 50% cake. Right, that'll put us at that. Pets, now on aggro. Now featuring aggro. Our thingy, everything up, right? 50%, so we're going to pop a 50% temp buff and then call it shop, right? 50%, and do an Agris. So our goal today right now, guys, is to do a comparison grind. We are doing our pre-test. This is our pre-nerf test. We're testing ourselves before the nerf, and then we'll test ourselves after the nerf. Wait, what? What am I waiting for, Cass? Where's the confusion? Where are you confuzzled about? Oh yeah, no, like I just got moved, you know, in my work, and it sucks, but it is what it is, man. You can see that at nearly hard cap AP, how quickly I'm just absolutely melting these NPCs. They're just getting destroyed way faster than a Wusa or a Megu would ever do. You know what I mean? You have 5 times, good. You know, you gotta keep it up, man. Death to warrior, as they say. It's weird the little invincibility icon doesn't come up. That's the thing that throws a lot of people off. You come to rely on those icons. I do think that one thing that they could do to make it better, or to make it more telegraphed, is really simply just making it obvious, right? And when I say making it obvious, I mean like all they'd have to do is make that icon like a purple icon, right? Just make it like a purple iframe looking icon. And then that would be the difference between like a PvE iframe and a PvP iframe. I'm surprised my stream chat hasn't reported me already for playing a warrior. I mean, I'm not banned yet. We got banned last stream, you know, for playing warrior, so we're not banned yet. You guys aren't putting enough reports in. Be like, do you know that one of your PA partners is playing a warrior right now? Just freaking report it. Report it. It's an illegal class, unethical. It's too powerful, honestly. I always look forward to like what suggestions I can make to the game that can be ignored, because you know, if they enact them, they would just have a better game, and that's not really the aim here. I don't really know what the aim is, but it's not that. Meanwhile, Dark Rift bosses say, what's an iframe? True. They're a little bit old school, you know, they still ignore mechanics, so it is what it is. Doing good, some RBF. Sorry, no, you know what, Yama? I'm so sick of you coming in here just yelling at me about the fact that you're doing great and that you're doing RBF. I'm sick of it. No, you don't get to come in here and yell at me. All right, it's bad enough that I'm already getting reported for just being a warrior. All right, I don't need this kind of harassment. Big Eye Bob, my guild put me in a flame tower. Oh, that's common. Yeah, if you're undergeared, that's pretty common. If you play an undesirable class, if you play a warrior, which is unethical because no one wants a warrior on their team because clearly they're too strong, they'll stick you in a flame tower. That's pretty normal. That's fairly common. But yeah, right now our goal right here is just to get some test data. We're sampling what Warrior is like after the before the nerfs at Orzeka. Oof, ow. And then we will sample it after Orzeka. Why do I feel like my self-healing isn't going off as often as it should? Am I missing a buff of some kind? I think I have everything up. Final alert phase. Let's go. After this, we got like just 2 minutes left of grinding, and then we'll finish the hour. So it should be a really short amount of time, and then we're gonna go power level Chris. But first, we'll find out what our total gains were. Right now, it's looking just shy of like 20k. So after this boss, we'll see where we're at. It should be about 20k in terms of total trash loot attained. I should completely remove my add-ons from Armor Break and put them on Frenzied Strikes, because it doesn't make sense in my PvE to have it on Armor Break anymore. And to make those shifts over. We're done here. We're done skis.
It looks.
All right. This is the results of our 1 hour here at Orzeka. All right. We pulled this is with Agris Fever, with Agris Coin. When we do our retest, we'll use the same thing. We'll use Agris Fever and Agris Coin. But as you can see, that is a 21,766 trash loot in that 1 hour run. All right, guys. It's time to test out those Warrior nerfs. We got nerf batted. We got nerf batted pretty hard. I am about to test those nerfs. For Warrior specifically, last time we ran this test, I was running on... we had a 300% drop rate, so I have to emulate that. And we had Agris on. And we had on a Agris coin, which we were going to emulate by using an Old Moon Scroll. And then we're going to run our test. And we're just going to run it. We're just going to do it live. We'll do it live. Everything sucks. Yeah. Now we're going to test our stuff. So today, the intention here is to test our nerf. We are testing our performance after the nerf. They nerfed the crap out of us. So that's our goal, is to test our performance now after the nerf. We have a good test on this using the same exact gear in the same exact spot before the nerf, and now we're doing it post-nerf. So this is the post-nerf test. So for an hour, we will be doing this, and then we're moving on to... I have a deck accessory attempt at alert phase 1. Okay. 5 minutes in, we're at alert phase 1. Not bad. Means by... If I average this right, we should have defeated the first boss at about 19 minutes, which seems about the same, honestly. I'll put the trash up on the screen, so we have the trash up on the screen. Item count. There we go. There we are. This thing just does not want to die. Cool. Nice. The other thing that we get here is we get those dark crystal fragments, and the dark crystal fragments are what we need for our upgrades. So I'm about like a little over 50 away from my upgrade. So being done with these dark crystal fragments, and then I'll probably grind Golden Pig King Cave, or probably go back to Dark Seekers until I get my telescope piece. But yeah, Kitty K, how'd your stream go? What'd you get up to today? Did you end up grinding? I saw you were grinding at Giants, which I was like, that's so rare to see people at Giants. But like, I feel like that Giants was for a long time a really, really boosted spot. Hey, what's going on, Shino? How you doing? I was actually just thinking about you. Did you ever get those shadows done, or are you still working on them? If you guys don't know, Shino is my artist. She worked on my lovely visage that you see before you. This model right here. This is all thanks to our dear Shino. She notoriously undercharges for her artwork. That's the way to put it. She does undercharge for her artwork. Yeah, she's incredible. She did Chris's too. We've got a double belt. We haven't even hit our first boss. I'm in. I like it. All right, we're about 12 minutes into the run, so we're making good time. We should be seeing a alert phase 2 here soon. Give her all the loves and stream time. Yeah. I will enjoy vicariously through you since I can't have another kitty. Oh, another bro. There's a boosted run. This is it. All right, this is our trash after 1 hour here. We didn't even get to 3 bosses. We got 2.5. We got 2 bosses. We're on alert phase number 3. But yeah, this is it. This is it, chat. This is it. We got 17,559 chat trash. That is with Agris coin and with Agris fever both. So we took a substantial loss. We're about, I want to say about almost 4K less than what we got with our other one, but I'm not really sure. I have to look. Yeah, the nerf hit hard. The nerf hit hard. I did hear other warriors say that they didn't see a substantial difference, but I definitely did see a substantial difference. Relevant for like a minute in PvE. We had PvE relevance for like a minute, and now all our time is just right back in the shitter. How many fragments did we get? 19? Bad. We got 10 fragments so far. So we started with 9. We have 19 now, so we're going to end with 12 fragments. It's okay. Almost done with this. Once we're done with this boss, we're done with the grind. But it looks like it took us about an hour and an extra 5 minutes about to down this boss. So not great. We actually went from clearing this with 3 to 4 minutes to spare to now being behind the time by about 5 minutes. So we lost a lot, and we gained less trash too. So we got less trash. We got, yeah, it's just bad. It's not great. Not great. Oh well. It be what it is, man.
A fair sentence.
Objection,
Do you think
Your
they
Honor.
deserve to die, Mr.
Your
Haley?
Honor.
Answer the question.
Carly,
Did
don't
they
answer
deserve
that
to
question.
die?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.